Hey, ladies and gents, it is the Wiz, and I'm here at the office of Eric Treadaway, his home office. Eric Treadaway, sculptor extraordinaire, um, basically creator of Mythic Legions, and I would have to say the industry leader when it comes to sculpting and creating uh, his own IP. And so, what I wanted to see and what I was curious about was what figures does he have displayed in this hollow sanctum where he created the latest Mythic Legions wave, Necronominus, and many other figures that we've purchased and that we own and that we love. And what, with his highly developed sense of aesthetics, what figures does he have in his office to look at? So here's a quick view. There's surprisingly few figures that he has. Here's a shelf with Darth Vader and Bosk. He's got a deep, abiding love for Star Wars. Then we have a couple of Care Bears there. We have Decimus, the Kickstarter Raven that started this whole, revolution for the Four Horsemen, where they were able to get funding and start their own IP. He's got a Power Lord back here, Argus, some Disney bears. He loves Disney. There's a Motu rack. There's a Glyos. Okay, Glyos are very important as an inspiration. Matt Dowdy's creation, very important to everything that the Four Horsemen have done and the way that they've built their business and their community. He's got one of these Ninja Turtles that they created for NECA that I think out of hundreds and hundreds of Ninja Turtles made, action figures made, that that's the absolute best. Another bounty hunter, a really nicely sculpted thing. I'm not sure if that's one that he did himself. Some vintage figures. I'm not sure what this is from. There's a Bognar, more Glyos. Willow. This is from the Power Lords line. That's Lord Arcus. A Shogun warrior. And what's immediately apparent is that he draws from a wide variety of pop cultural influences. And he's not one of those collectors that is afraid to mix and match lines on his shelf. I mean, you've got these wacky walkers here. I think anything that's visually interesting, one can draw inspiration from, instead of lines and lines and legions of stuff. I mean, we've got more Glyos, Micronauts, little rubber guys, Star Wars figures. And then, and I apologize for the camera work, if we come over here, we've got some more. There's Nate's Power Lords art. He's a big fan of Wayne Barlow, obviously. Up here you have probably my favorite figure he's ever done, which is Zethius. And I think I kind of hit the shelf. This guy's got hooves, so the only problem with him is that he does have trouble standing, but he's the absolutely most beautiful figure. And kind of started my love for it through the fantastic exclusive in the forums and being part of the community. And then we've got a couple of other figures here, a Transformer, we've got Ramathor, we've got some retro carded Amigos, you've got an Outer Spaceman Astronautilus up there, like vintage. Then down here on this shelf, hopefully I won't knock anything else over, just a bunch of different Transformers. So a nice array and collection of those. And then under here, we have Thundercats, and we have Masters of the Universe Classics, including what I think was the best figure ever put out from Masters of the Universe Classics, Drago Man. So, and I'm being interrupted by a couple of pugs. So if you hear snorting, that's not me. It's these little guys. Get off. Eric loves pugs. And okay, where was I? Drago Man, Nightmare Before Christmas, G.I. Joe, Thundercats. How cool would it be to have a collection full of figures that you personally sculpted or had a hand in bringing to life? I can't even imagine what that feels like. And to know that, you know, millions of people around the world have collections and love these cultural artifacts that you helped create. So here we have some more DC Universe Classics, an Iron Man, and some Batman animated figures. So that's just a short little tour here. Like I said, I expected more in the way of action figures displayed, but I think it's a nicely curated display, and I think the thing that stands out sort of is just how there's a wide variety of influences, and it's all that good, you know, 80s stuff and you know, vintage stuff. And I think that's part of the reason that he's so good at just creating and recreating these lines. Okay, a little bit more, and then we're gonna sign out. We've got the Stone Troll, Hera Serpent Spire, and then some other Glio stuff. And we've got a pug. All right, let's do this. Signing.